It's easy to talk about why Gene Taylor, Congressman Taylor, would be a chamber champion. Within minutes, if not hours, right after the storm, he was on the ground running, checking out his personal situation as well as the needs of all of his constituents, not just here in Bay St. Louis, but his whole district. And that was before he even went to Washington, carried a message to Washington that we have so many needs here. And once he got in Washington, a lot of the aid, the federal aid, the financial aid that we received is all due to the efforts of Gene Taylor and his connection with his fellow congressmen and congresswomen in Washington. A good example was just recently when Speaker of the House came down, Speaker Pelosi came down and is still expressing the concern that we know you still have needs, what can we do to help? And the biggest effort that Gene's made is on the insurance reform. Without the insurance reform, we're never going to rebuild, and the people won't have the opportunity to come back, and without the people, we're not going to have a Bay St. Louis like we had before and like we want again.
There's not a word that describes Gene, and his champion almost falls short. The drive and determination to help his constituents, to help his South Mississippi, he has set the bar extremely high. If he was having a tough time getting the rest of the congressional or Senate members to understand that we were living in tents down here, and it's hot. We're living in tents down here. We need to expedite this FEMA trailer program. Then by God, Gene pitched a tent in their front yard in Washington. Gene has a way of getting his point across, and to where they won't forget it real soon. And I'm real proud to be able to let them know when I go to Washington that Gene Taylor represents us.
He is a Hancock County champion as well, but I'd like to extend that as well to Margaret Taylor. The two of them, everyone knows well, they lost everything. But Gene was in that EOC when the wind stopped blowing. He was a calming effect on all of us. So we look like, as some of my gentlemen on the board said, we look like deer in the lights, you know, that you're blind and don't know which way we're going. But Gene had this just good common sense, feet on the ground, get the job done, called who he needed to call, put us in action, and gave us hope that tomorrow it's going to get better and it's going to continue to get better. He started off strong and he's finishing strong. To this date, Congressman Taylor and Margaret as well has not stopped working on behalf of Hancock County.